What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about making the Arrowverse Flashpoint more comic accurate. This is a part 2 to the previous video I made. Link in the description. The previous video was all about the Flash, where I said that mostly the first episode of season 3 of the season premiere would stay the same, except for the fact that Nora is dead, or Henry is dead while Nora is alive, because that's how it was in the comics. In the TV show, after Barry goes back and saves his mom, both of his parents are alive. That didn't happen in the comics. The other change that I made is that the episode immediately starts with Barry waking up in this alternate timeline, not remembering that he changed the past. So yeah, I talked in the last video about how in the comics there was a storyline with the Green Arrow called Green Arrow Industries, and I'm going to talk about it now because today we're talking about the Arrow episode of this Flashpoint thing. Now, Green Arrow Industries in the comics is a one-shot issue that DC published to kind of expand their alternate timeline with Flashpoint and how it affected not just the main Justice League members, but also other people in the DC universe. So Green Arrow Industries has Oliver not being the Green Arrow, but he is this very Tony Stark-esque figure who sells weapons for the military under the company Green Arrow Industries. And one of his bodyguards is Roy Harper. The villain of this one shot was Vixen. That's going to stay here. Or basically, Vixen hates Oliver Queen doing all this stuff. And at one point during the issue, Vixen kills several of Oliver's bodyguards, including Roy Harper. Now, with Diggle being an original character and being that he was supposed to be a bodyguard of Oliver in the show, we can just make him one of the casualties for this episode. Now then, after that, we're going to have a subplot in the episode focusing on Curtis Holt, who is the Arrowverse's version of Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific. Now, this version of the character, the Arrowverse version, is gay and does not have a wife, so we can't totally adapt his comic arc in Flashpoint. But what I'll say is he gets framed by someone and put in prison, and he needs to get help escaping. Now, Felicity will be the one that helps him escape prison using her hacking abilities. He gets out of prison, fights the guy that framed him for this murder, and then after that, he ends up going, and that's pretty much how it ends for him. At the end of the episode, we get a flash of light, and that's the end of the episode. And then we'll just say that the events of the actual Arrow Season 5 premiere are meshed together with the events of the second episode in Season 5. And we just combine those two together. And yeah. So that's my pitch for making the Arrowverse Flashpoint more comic accurate. On the next video, we will be exploring how the Flash movie could be more comic accurate, as that also deals with the Flashpoint storyline. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Peace.